Pirates Island, Island with Raft. This is BlueBrixx set 105129. It contains 325 pieces and was released in November 2022 for about 15 euros. This is the second set in BlueBrixx pirate-themed world. This world is divided into two fractions. On the one side we got a governor, and on the other side we got the pirates. So both these fractions have their own island. The governor got his governor's island and the pirates got their pirates' island. The idea behind these sets is that they are modular, and so you will be able to build your own pirate island or your own governor's island and extend it with other sets in the way you like it. And in my previous video about a tavern, which was part of the governor's island, you could already see this concept. So this is the first set which is part of the pirates fraction. This set actually isn't part of the pirates island itself. It is not modular. It is just a little cute single island with this raft, which you can put next to the bigger pirates island, which you will be able to build with upcoming sets. So let's unpack it and sort the parts, then we can start the build. So I just have emptied all those bags, and here you see what was inside them. This is a BlueBrixx special set, so it doesn't contain any pre-sorted bags, or better said, it doesn't contain bags which contain bricks which are pre-sorted for individual building sections. So you just got every bag with this wild mixture of different bricks. Normally I sort them, but in this case the set is so small that there is no need. It's just wasted time if you sort them before starting to build. Well, another thing you should know when building a BlueBrixx special set is that, unlike the pro sets, there are no building instructions in a physical form. You have to download them as PDFs from the BlueBrixx servers. I just have played around a bit with the bricks, and considering the clutch power, there definitely is nothing to complain about. You absolutely easily can interlock them into each other, and they hold perfectly. That's really good. But have a look at all those molding marks. These injection points are huge. Giant spots. These are craters. Competitors don't have such visible injection holes. I wish BlueBrixx would use better bricks. They have, or at least for me, they have the best sets out there, considering the idea behind the build, how the end product looks like. But the bricks really could use some improvement. Step 2. We have to place 2 of those pins without friction. Now let's have a look what kind of pins we got. There are none pins without friction. We only got these 5 pins with friction. At least to me they look all the same, like they have friction. And then we got those 2 pins with a cross on one side. Let's have a look what we can find on the list at the end of the building instructions. So It says there should be 4 pins without friction. We got none. Then there should be 2 pins with a cross on one side. That's correct, that's exactly what we got. And then there should be only 1 pin with friction. We got 5 of those. Well, then let's use those with friction and hope that it doesn't matter in the whole set. In step 2, it really doesn't matter if you use pins with or without friction. I hope that's also the case for later steps, because there are no pins without friction. Step 8. I just have placed those 2 round 1x1 quarter tiles, and there's a problem with the clutch power. This one is absolutely sturdy, but with this one it doesn't hold in place. There's no much clutch power. There's a tiny bit of clutch power, but not enough. The same already happened in step 6. This one isn't very sturdy, not enough clutch power, but this one stays in place. Well, at least with the tiles, or these little tiles, the clutch power isn't very consistent. Step 18. With completing this step, I have placed all round 1x1 quarter plates, which were included in the set. And there wasn't any further problem with clutch power. All those light plates didn't have any problem at all. It's only those... which one was it? Yeah, this and this, I think. Only those 2 dark 10 ones had problem with the clutch power. So I don't know why there's a problem with the dark color and not with the light one. Maybe I just had bad luck. But it's good that all the other plates didn't have any problem at all. So as long as they don't fall off, I don't see too much of a problem with it. Step 62. Our set is complete. I didn't really have any problems while building, and I didn't stumble upon any obscure building techniques. So maybe when you have a look at this little shipwreck over here, maybe that was a bit interesting in building, but it wasn't really difficult. Or let's have a look at the sail. It's a cool technique, building it with those clips and plates and tiles and slopes and wedges and whatever. And sure, it looks fun, but it is simply a brick-built sail. It wasn't really difficult to do. But all in all, it was fun building. You don't need to have to do difficult things to have fun. And I like the result. Over here we got our cute little island with this amazing palm tree. It got coconuts, and I like how this bush is used to, I don't know, to show dead leaves of the palm tree. It's the same palm tree technique which was used in the other set I showed before in the other video, where I built a tavern. Over here we got all these parts of this shipwreck, or maybe it was a boat, I don't know. A pickaxe, a bottle, and well, yeah, a really tiny island, which has only place for 1 palm tree. And then over here we got our little raft with the sail. You can move it. Vroop, vroop. but somehow the whole mast moves when you move to sail. That isn't really correct. Well, down here we got that little sack. Fishing rod over here. Yeah, this brick built flag up here. And yeah, that thing over here. When our pirate wants to see things far away. Here's a paddle. And maybe, I don't know how he does steer this raft. Maybe with the paddle. When there's wind, it goes forward, and the paddle is used for steering, I guess. I don't know. What I don't like so much is that the mast is a bit wobbly. It doesn't hold too well. And yeah, I don't like that you can move it. That's because it's only stuck down there on this modified tile, and there is no friction, so it can move. And I also don't like that these ladders over here, those two, are not connected with this thing up here. I'm sure there are precise words for all the stuff, but I live on land. I have no idea what all this boat stuff is called. I don't even eat much food which comes out of the sea, so I'm really no expert in this maritime stuff. Well, I think BlueBrixx designer Marco did a nice job in building this little set. Or, well, I built it, he designed it. And my highlight is the palm tree, but we've seen it in other BlueBrixx sets too. And yeah, I mean, for 15 euros, you can't complain. It's not much. It's a little set. The studs don't look too nice because of those injection holes. But I don't think there's anything other to complain about. Anything else to complain about? I like what I see. But I have to admit, I only bought it to get the complete series of BlueBrixx pirate sets. I didn't buy it when it was released, or at least I didn't buy it in the same week. I bought it, I guess, a few days, maybe 1 or 2 weeks later, when I bought something else. So I just added this 15 euro set. I prefer those bigger islands which are modular, but it's cute.